Happy Wednesday. Just not any Wednesday. It is the Imperfect Action live stream Wednesday. I'm coming to you live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube from my lanai and here in chilly South Florida. It's not even out of the 60s today, so that's a little chilly here in Southwest Florida. But I can enjoy this. I enjoy this weather. I love that kind of cool, crisp morning air, and it's great sleeping weather when you go to bed at night. So yes, we are live coming to you at the Imperfect Action live stream. I am Rob Fensmaker, your Imperfect Action guide, and hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could join me today. It's been a big week here. It's been a big week here. My youngest turned 27 earlier in the week. 27 years old. He's living his dream. He took action on his dream. He is living it. He is doing it each and every day, trying to become that person he wants to be. As he is embracing the opportunity he has right now, working at Walt Disney World, to be that wants to be an Imagineer. He grew up wanting to be an Imagineer, and now he is working at Walt Disney World. Maybe someday he will become that Imagineer. But there he is. He's living his dream. You know what? We are into the holiday season. How do I know that? Because the Hallmark Christmas movies are on. I know that's a really polarizing subject for many. If you're like me, you kind of. But the irony is, one storyline, and they've been able to create hundreds of movies off of one storyline. So I guess I have to give it up to them. But if you're having a Hallmark Christmas watching party, don't bother to invite me because I'm gonna have to pass on that. 33 days left until we turn the calendar from 2023 to 2024. Are you making your plans for next year? Now's the time to really start figuring it out. What it is your goals are for 2024. Those things that you want to accomplish. If you need some help with that, hey, jump on my calendar and let's have a conversation about that. Because I would love to see your goal become so big that they scare you. If your goals don't scare you, you need to make them bigger so that they scare you. You can really step into that new reality that you want to. Also, if you want to be a member or if you want to be a guest on the Imperfect Action live stream, go to my calendar right above there and scrolling down below. And you can book a day and time when you too can come on live and share your imperfect action. I'd love to have you as a guest. So go to my calendar and that will be available for you. So what I want to talk about today is clarity. Clarity is important when you are really wanting to step into that life that you want, that dream life that you want, what it is you want to accomplish. And as you're creating your goals for 2024, be clear on what it is. Be very specific. Don't make something vague. Like I want to lose weight. We all want to lose some weight. Be specific. Give it a number. Give it something that you can strive for. Or maybe I want to run a race. Well, what kind of race? How long race do you want to run? Right now I'm training my first marathon. And that was a goal I set, several months back because that marathon happens right after the new year. I'm ready to get this training over with and get this race run. I got to be honest. I'm tired of the training. I just want the race to get here. But you know what? I'm being patient about it. I'm doing the training. I'm diligent. I gave myself a goal. And that goal that I have is one to complete a marathon, but I also have a plan along the way. And that's what your goals have as well. You need to have that specific end game as what is you want to accomplish and be very specific. Give it clarity and have little celebrations along the way. Little things along the way as you go so you know those milestones that you've crossed that you're getting closer to that goal. But the other thing that's important about clarity is the words we use. There's a lot of power in words, the words that we use, how we use them, the ways in which we use them. And you have to decide how you are going to effectively use your words. The word decide is a verb. A verb means action. And when you decide something, you have made a decision. Yes, you made a decision, but the suffix of decide means to bring to an end, to close, closure, the end. And when you've decided something, you've cut off whatever your options are. You've decided, I'm going to go this way. And anything over here is done. I'm moving this way. And you got to be consistent about that. You got to be specific about that. You have to know that direction you want to go. And you have to be clear about what it is you want to accomplish. Because your words have meaning. Words have power. The words we use, they can either inspire or they can destroy. So use your words wisely, especially those words that you use about yourself. Use those words about yourself that are empowering. Make statements about yourself, either I am or I will statements. I am describes who you are now. I will describes who you will be in the future. When you create those I will statements, you start to remember what your future is. You start to remember what those goals are, what those dreams, what those visions are. You remember that. You don't forget that. Hang on to those I will statements and say them to yourself each and every day. Put them on a note card. Hang them on your mirror when you're in the bathroom in the morning, get ready. You'll see them. Put them in the kitchen. Put them on the refrigerator to remind yourself to remember your future, that future that you want, that future that you desire. Because we all have those desires within us, and you need to decide what's it going to be. Are you going to live it is you only dreamed about, or you can just live where you are and not wanting to move your life forward? If you have the desire to move your life forward, you've got to decide now what it is you want to accomplish. And once you decide, you've got to go into action. You've got to move. You have that burning inside you. Let that fire within you rage and start taking the action that you want to accomplish. Your dreams are an inspiration. They're an inspiration to you because you know what it is you want to do, but you got to bring clarity to that. And that's what the words that you use do. They help you to understand what it is you want to accomplish so that you're not vague about it. Because you have to be clear on what that dream, what that vision is you want to accomplish. And words do that for you. Bringing clarity to that helps you to understand the direction you need to go. One thing you really need to accomplish as well is to know those things that are true in your life. Build that foundation of truth for your life, because you have to rest upon that every decision, every choice you make has to rest on that. When it's solid and strong, you're making strong decisions. You're making the right choices that serve you and serve others well. If you don't know your truths, you know what? You may not make the decisions and choices that serve you very well. And you make the wrong choices. But you got to understand who you are and whose you are as you create that solid foundation for your life. And it's vital. Use those words to create that solid foundation. Those things that you know be, those things you're willing to charge up a hill for and take your stand. You're willing to grasp that sort of truth and go into battle for, because you know these things to be true in your life. And that's what words can do for you. When you use those words powerfully about yourself and about what it is you want to accomplish, nothing's going to get in your way. You'll be able to get over those obstacles as they happen. You'll be able to get around. You'll be able to know what it is you want to accomplish. You know the reason why you want to do it. The goals are meaningless. You will get around them, over them, under them, through them, destroy them, whatever it is you have to do. You will make it around those obstacles. But you have to be clear on what that objective is. If you need some help with, bring clarity to what your vision is, jump on my calendar. There's the link up there and down below. Go ahead and grab some time, because I would love to have that conversation with you to bring clarity to what it is you want to accomplish, to bring clarity to those actions that you know you want to take. You're just not 100% certain where to go with them. But once you're clear on that, once you have clarity around that decision, once you have decided this is the way I'm going to go, there's no stopping you. But you got to be clear on it. And taking that first step of action, that's often the hardest one, because you're not really certain. You're maybe lacking some confidence that you need, maybe lacking the courage that you need. The first step is always the hardest. But once you take that step, you become empowered. You focus on what the next step is. Keeping your eye, on the ultimate goal, but don't worry about whatever step is way down there. You have to just take that next step in order to arrive at that destination. That's how it works. One step at a time. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm getting ready to run a marathon. How do you get to the end of a marathon? You just keep putting one step in front of the other until you cross the finish line. And that's the way it is with your goals. When you start taking action on them, you have to take one action step after another, after another, after another, until you get to that finish line. And if you have a hiccup along the way, or maybe something that doesn't go well, you know what? You'll learn more about yourself in that moment when things didn't go well than you do in times of success. That's where you really learn more about your character in the moments when things don't necessarily go your way. That's where you really learn more about who you are and what you can accomplish. And if you're taking those steps, you know that nothing's going to get in your way. Even if you have a moment of failure, you know you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and you move forward. You're that man in the arena that Teddy Roosevelt used to talk about in his famous speech, where he fights the good fight. He's dirty, he's bloodied, but he knows what it is he wants to accomplish. When you know what it is you want to accomplish, you're going to get dirty, you're going to get bloodied. Because I'm going to tell you right now, life is a full contact sport, and you have to be ready to engage life. And when you're clear of the destination you want to go, you will effectively engage life. But just keep your focus on the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. That's what I say. And when you know what that objective is, when you know what the goal is, you know your main thing. You know why you have made that your main thing. And you will have the intention and the purpose to follow through to make that dream your reality. And 2024 is going to be a great year for you. I know it's going to be. I know you have it within you. And I want to be there alongside of you to cheerlead you as you become a great person you're ready to be. I know it's in you. You know it's there. Maybe you just need some help getting it unlocked, bringing it out of you. And that's where I can help you out. So jump on my calendar. I would love to have that conversation with you to see you become that person you're ready to be. On this Imperfect Action Wednesday, this Imperfect Action live stream, I hope you got something out of this. I hope you understand that your life has meaning, your life has purpose. You have to decide what it is you want to accomplish with your life and start taking action on it. And there's no better time than right now. You don't have to wait till the new year to make resolutions. All but right now. There's nothing special about going from December 31st to January 1st that makes those resolutions any more significant. Each and every day can be that new year to you, to make those resolutions, to resolve to do those things that you want to accomplish, that you want to do with your life. Because as long as you have breath in your lungs and you're on this side of the dirt, you still have time to accomplish it. You still have time, regardless of what may happen in your past, what worries you may have about the future. You still have time to make those great things happen in your life. So put my calendar. Let's have that conversation. I want to see you become that great person of character, that great person who's taking action each and every day to live that dream life. So this has been the Perfect Action live stream coming to you live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm here every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. If you want to be a guest on the Imperfect Action live stream, jump on my calendar, schedule a date and time, and you too can come on and share your imperfect action, because I would love to have you join me and hear more about your story of imperfect action. So let's make this a great day. Let's make this a great Wednesday. Let's finish off this month. Tomorrow's the last day in November. Let's finish off this month strong. Really lean into that holiday season. If you're watching Hallmark Christmas movies, hey, we can still be friends. Just don't want to watch them with you. But hey, have fun watching those. I know that there's a lot of people of them. I'm sorry, I just can't go there. But let's make this a great day. Finish off this month strong, and let's really tap into the month of December and finish the year strong. Take care. Talk to you next week.